Sunset, it's a Friday night. You smoke a cigarette and put on a leather jacket. Walk fast, like you're the king of the world, like you could get any girl. Well, baby, maybe you can.
In keeping with fine ADV Weekend tradition, we're starting off on Thursday, day 0. The sun is setting because we have about 5 hours of daylight this time of year. We are gonna set up camp in the dark, not know what it looks like around us, wake up in the morning and have a nice little surprise. There we go. Got it out of the way. What, you didn't bring your Walmart chair?
I didn't even bring my knee pads.
We're gonna do about 90 miles, which doesn't sound like a lot, but we're gonna be off the bike a lot. Some great spots out here, and looking forward to just showing all these guys some of our favorite trails.
ADV Weekend episode numero tres. We rode out from Barstow last night in the dark, camped in the dark. This is officially day 1, and we're gonna go see what cool stuff we can find. Welcome to ZZZ6 Health Resort, where you too can experience hantavirus.
I got traumatized as a child with creepy basements.
Jeff, what happened to you in creepy basements, Jeff?
I had a creepy basement from like 1911, and there was a well that they covered with concrete, and people died in our house, they told us. And there was also a huge tank that was probably like me to that door entrance, and about this big around in our basement. No one knew what was in it.
Leave it to the damper gods. Oh, I thought you were joking when you said you brought pickle shots.
USDA organic, functional organic beverage.
Yikes.
You know, it's not that bad. I wish it was spicy though. Fresh pickle juice is way better. I'll just say that.
Ugh.
And?
No thanks.
Timer's home or something like, I got my dates and my pickle juice.
Well, Chateau 54 Latour. It's a caramel with a green nose. Hints of desert soil and feces.
End of day one. Today was a good day. There was a lot of effort put into riding. We definitely came across a bunch of sand, which was fun.
Oh, I didn't think it was that bad.
How many times did the bike touch the ground?
Oh yeah, I mean, I lost count at like 10.
What's the plan tomorrow?
Yep.
Oh boy, let's see. Some more sand. Some more whoops.
Was that 3 or 4 weeks ago? I had a pistol pulled on me.
No shit.
Yeah, I went through a gate in some like BLM land.
Oh wow.
It was like, it's just a normal gate.
Yeah.
It just said don't trespass, it's private property on either side.
Yeah.
I was given these tracks from a buddy and head down, and this lady like starts walking out of the house onto the road, and the sign literally said you can use this road to access national forest land. She just like posts up in the middle of the road, and I'm thinking, oh, perfect, like I can just double check this is going the right direction. And I get up close to her and a pistol comes out. She like holds it like this, like towards me, and is just screaming at me, and I have my head like earphones in and I can't hear anything. And
That's a
inside I'm
meth
just like,
lab.
oh fuck. Like, she's holding a pistol. I told some buddies, and they said they've been in that same area riding before, and they've had encounters with people pulling guns on them.
Well, he had his.
They didn't mention that when they gave you the tracks.
No, he didn't mention that then, or I wouldn't have gone.
It's really windy out here, okay? So you should think about the wind coming in and making you cold. All right, back to you, Jim. Day 2, let's do it.
What'd you do, John?
Dealing with some front wheel drama.
You mean it's not supposed to be like that?
No, I checked. That's not part of the specs for this year, so everybody needs a hobby, right?
There you go.
So yeah, this is all from hot magma flowing through here, burning a hole in the mountain. Yeah, this is the crust that formed on the outside.
Well, we gacked a rim, got a flat, did what you do with tubeless wheels. We took out the tire pressure sensor monitor deal in the rim and just stuck a tube in and got it all inflated.
It's a live update. It's still windy. This is gnarly, Rob.
Yeah, we got to just go the other way. We can come get back on the other road. We'll go the easier way. It's not like 1 bike, sure, 2 bikes maybe, but then 5 bikes and we'll be here all night.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get back.
Yeah.
I don't want to get even further.
I especially appreciate the horn. Just trying to bury it. Didn't work.
Whoa.
We need to have a talk about how your day was, Chris.
I can't think of a spot that I didn't drop the bike.
Left side, right side, any side.
In a bush.
In a bush?
In
Yeah,
the
I came up
sandwash.
on you when you had it right in the bush there.
If there was water, I would have dropped it in water for sure.
Rocks? You aim for any rocks?
I didn't drop any rocks. I know I can ride through rocks. But no. I am decidedly terrible at sand, so, you know. Sometimes you suck at sand. It's only 5:30.
Oh my god, it feels like fucking midnight. I want it to be midnight just so I can go to sleep. I'm cold right now, like standing here.
Yep. Riding in, I was like, I gotta be quiet. I'm gonna wake these people up.
Still windy, still very cold. No fire tonight. We could possibly be paying to sleep on the ground. Rode in the dark. Rode through a lot of sand. Chris is getting much better at sand. Jeff's no longer scared. And things are gonna be good tomorrow because Rob says we're gonna find more sand.
Did you get it, Jeff?
It's less windy. This is the point in the newscast where like the person out in the field is like, well, still not 100% safe, John. So don't go venturing outside your house. It's still dangerous, you know, there's some trees down, water places, so stay safe out there. Back to you, John. All right, day 3, ADV Weekend, part 3, Mojave National Preserve. We're gonna do another cool bit of sand riding, find some dunes, do some cool stuff. Let's do it.
We're gonna be doing a little more highway today, just to get out to gas. And then I'll make sure we'll get into, you know, just a little bit of sand, but you know, not much.
Thanks.
Somebody has put this board here so you can get across to that ladder and then go in the shaft up there.
Cool.
John, will you be my dad? John found an impressive shaft, Rob.
Talk to HR on your way out.
Fuck that. Just pensive at best.
Yeah, as far as I know, they're the edible ones. I brought one, I tried to. No, I did bring it back from Mexico one time. And at the border, I had a ball cactus like that, and the border guard said, oh, you can't bring that across, I guess because it's like a native species. And I'm like, all right, keep it. And he's like, well, no, you can bring it across, you just have to cut the root off. I'm like, all right, cut the root off. And he goes, all right, you can keep it.
You heard the man. Eat it, Jeff.
So I take a nibble?
Paint me like one of your French girls, Jack. Shouldn't go on trips that suck. This trip did not suck. It was fun the whole time. We rode a lot of sand. We found some remote camping. We found some not so remote camping. And Rob from ADV Pulse was a cool guide that showed us a bunch of stuff that we probably wouldn't have searched out on our own. Southern California, a little bit cold, a little bit windy, but always a good time.
It's the end of my first ADV weekend with these guys, and it was awesome because I live sort of here in Southern California and I've crisscrossed these deserts a bunch of different ways. Saw a lot of stuff I've never seen before, and it was a pretty epic trip. And for all y'all that are thinking about moving out here for the weather, we are finally thawing out after 3 days.
Find the shot?
No.
No, you're just squeaky. No, don't move around more. Stay still. Down.
ADV weekend number 3. An amazing time. First time in California and first time really riding sand. I feel like I became one with the sand, falling in it, laying on it. Great group of guys though. Fun getting to meet new people and explore California, and especially getting down into some sketchy mines. Hard to beat.
I was super stoked to get to play around with buddy tracking on this trip because we had 5 guys. So there was a lot of people split up at times, and we were using comms, but a lot of times the buddy tracking had a much further range than our intercom system. If you come up to an intersection, you don't know if your buddies went left or right, you know, you can look on this and clearly tell which direction they went.
Yeah, as a videographer, like I gotta leapfrog these guys all day. Buddy tracking is super helpful for me to make sure I'm not getting off track. Yesterday there was like a little split in the road and I couldn't quite tell which way they'd went, so I went into the sand wash and just buried myself. It was like dusk out and I was like, I'm not getting this bike out myself. I used the little buddy beacon. They turned around, came and pulled it out for me. It was super helpful.
It saves you so much time because that must happen like 6 or 8 times on every trip that I'm on when you're not using a system like this, where you end up turning around and then the guy's coming and they're like, oh, okay, just checking on you. So it's a pretty cool little feature. I think this is just one of my favorite places to ride because you just get that perfect combination of things. You've got incredible geologic formations like these dunes and lava tubes, really cool trails that are a little bit rocky here and there, a little bit sandy here and there, but nothing too technical. And just getting off the bike to go explore some of these cool little weird, trippy little places is just a lot of fun, and all the different factors that you would need for an incredible adventure in just one weekend.
You got it! Yeah! Yeah! Nice!
Came here to see the sights. I mostly saw like underside of my bike in the sand. I think I dropped my bike more than everybody combined yesterday. I've never ridden in SoCal. This is sweet. The weather was honestly perfect. It was windy, but it was chilly at night. The right amount of chill to get in the sleeping bag. Perfect weather during the day, honestly. It was pretty great. But ready for the next one.